What up, though? It's Lawrence, that's all I am. We keeping it real over here. I've been real quiet lately because there's been a lot on my mind that I want to say, but I decided that most of that I want to keep to myself. I've come to the conclusion that I talk too much. When it comes to relationships and friendships, friends, family, romantic, I talk too much. I'm always trying to make sure that everyone is good. I have noticed that every debate, argument, or conflict, I am at the forefront when it comes to making sure that it gets resolved and nobody goes to bed angry. I'm always trying to see where the other person's come from, but also explaining the situation. I want to make sure that if you are in my life, you stay in my life. So whatever misconception or miscommunication that has happened, I want to dead it. And these past 2 years made me realize that very few people have the same respect for me. I've decided to no longer fight the miscommunication. I've decided to no longer fight to keep somebody in my life that's trying so hard to leave it. If you are that committed to misunderstanding me, then we don't need to speak. Because as much as I talk and explain myself, for you to run whatever narrative that you came up with instead of listening, you have already made the decision to be upset, or you have already made the decision to go off of what you want, which will negatively affect the relationship between me and you. I'm all about fixing stuff. We can disagree and it not be an issue. But if you want to be upset to the point where we no longer talk, I'ma leave that completely up to you. I will no longer chase behind people to keep relationships afloat. There's many friendships and relationships that would have fell out long ago if it wasn't for me. And I'm cool on that now. I cannot change people's perception of me. And I've talked so much. So for people to have a perception of me that's not reality, when I know me, I'll let you keep that. Whatever you say goes. You are the author for your book. You are the author for your story that you choose to write. If that's how you want to write my character, who am I to argue with you? I'm not doing it no more. If you are that committed to miscommunicating with me, I will no longer force communication. I pull teeth to get people to speak. And when they finally do address their issue, it's something that's completely left from what's actually going on with me. I'll be like, wait, that's how you feel, but that's not even what happened, or that's not even the case. Or, thanks for finally saying how you took it, but that was not the case or the intent at all. Let me explain my thought process and what I said, and why it went how it went. And if you still feel that way, I can genuinely apologize, because that's not how I meant it at all. But if you can't communicate effectively to address an issue with me, and you let that boil over to the point where we no longer speak, or you just want me out of your life, say less. People don't understand that I do not have to talk to you even if you're family. I really don't. I'm fine with not talking to family. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with not talking to friends. If you are willingly that committed to misunderstanding and miscommunicating with me, we do not have to communicate. I make sure that my friends and family know I value them in my life because I constantly show up. If I'm like, yo, I don't like this, please stop doing it, that means I want you around. I don't want you to keep doing this because I don't like it. Duh, that means I want you to change that action so we can be good. If you can't effectively communicate that, then there's nothing to talk about. However you write me, whatever villain you want me to play in your story, whatever dickhead you want me to play in your story, I'll be that. That's cool. I don't need to clear nothing up. If you're not willing to talk, I'm not gonna chase you down to clear anything up. I am done talking. I'm always perceived to be something I'm not. I've always felt like I have to prove myself in every aspect of life that I have been in. I'm not trying to prove myself no more to people who genuinely don't care anyway. I'm cool. I guess just like my last video, this video is about shutting your ass up. The wallpaper on my phone says only speak if you're being heard. I'm sick of feeling like I'm yelling in a crowded room and nobody can hear me. I'm done with that. So if family is asking why is he so quiet now? Because I have nothing to talk about with you no more. Friends asking why is he so quiet, or I haven't seen him in a while. I got nothing to say to you because you got nothing to say to me. We can't communicate effectively because of you. I'm not chasing you down no more. Relationships, if you're not willing to put in the work or to just talk, I'm not talking anymore. I'm not steering this ship no more. I'm completely drained of trying to be cool and level-headed with everybody. So think of me what you want. Whatever adjective, whatever characteristic you want to put on me, even if I know deep down it does not fit, I'll let you have it. Because that's the story you want to paint. And your story is your story. I will no longer fight it. In a world full of cowards who can't speak up and address their issues like adults, I have forfeited looking for people who want genuine connection, even through disagreements. I will take this camera and this microphone over a living, breathing human any day. And that's just me keeping it real now.